I've. You got your phone recording, Nick? All right.
Good evening, everyone.
What's up, BT?
How you doing, buddy?
I'm all right. It's been a long week already, but we're getting somewhere.
Yeah, it's Wednesday, so it is hump day at least.
Yeah, hump day.
We got that going for us.
Yep. And we're both still healthy, right?
Well, I'm a little beat up,
point.
but that's a whole other story.
Yeah, we'll talk about that. So, all right. Well, we'll get right into it this week. We got our surf recap and forecast. We always start out with, and recap is, man, it really sucked last weekend. It was cold. It was windy. It was crappy surf. I mean, it had size at times, but it didn't make the cut. And usually, if there's anything, I'll try to get out there. You know, I paddled out for an hour on Saturday, and I shouldn't have. It was frustrating, but I did it. You know, it's better than running. So
Yeah, I just stayed. I tapped out for the weekend. I didn't think it was going to be very good, and I was okay with that.
Yeah. Usually, you know, you could rely on the inlet, Jupiter Inlet, even if it was a 50-knot wind out of the northeast and however big it was, whatever. You could find a wave.
Not when they just dredge it.
Yeah, now it's like it's been paved over, dude. You can't even find a knee-high wave in there. Even the kooks don't surf there now.
That's crazy.
So, I don't know. At any rate. And looking forward, here we go again. It's just, it's a pattern change, really. The high pressure is setting into the Atlantic, and the Sahara dust is coming over from Africa, and that high pressure shuts off all your storm activity. So we're looking at a flat spell here for probably 4 or 5 days, maybe a little low breaking mid next week, and then we'll see. You know, we have the first tropical system of the year, possibly trying to form northeast of Puerto Rico.
Wow.
Mid next week, which
in March.
interesting.
Wow.
Yeah, some of the long-term models, the Wave Watch 3s and such, they show it forming and then doing that hook around that high pressure. You know, the typical classic, you know, Coriolis bend.
Yeah.
So that would be good if you know,
that'd be good for you.
Certain people were in certain places at a certain time and that did it. We'd be looking good. So other than that, you know, some of the long-term models show the end of March being good. You know, they show some active storms coming off the northeast, and we'll see. You know,
is it going to stay warm? Or are we getting cold? Or
no, we're going to be about average to a little below normal for the next 2 weeks, and then I believe that's done. You know, all the farmers' almanacs, everything else is saying April's going to be warm.
Yeah, once April comes, it's usually
you're done.
That's
Get your Easter eggs and put away your jacket. So
nice.
Any current events in the surf world or such going on this week? You heard of or
Not
talked
that I'm
about?
aware of in the surf world. Although we, in the Taylor household, we call daylight savings is like a holiday.
Yeah, no, I agree there. I get a new
So
lease on life.
it's a little rough, you know, the first Monday going back to work.
Yep.
But once you get home from work and it's still light out, that all goes away
It's
really
good.
quick.
Yep.
So
What you got to try
real-
doing is you run a 5K on Sunday morning and lose an hour. And I run a little bit around, you know, here and there. But when you put hills into it, the Gardens Mall where we had this event at had hills, like them hills, and they ran up every damn hill in that place.
Oh, that's what you did Sunday?
Oh yeah, that was here. I'm gonna go to a Jewish wedding till 1 a.m. on Saturday or
And
whatever.
then go run a 5K, yeah. And
But
the time change.
Yeah, take away an hour because I don't really need that 4th hour. So
No,
that's
why not?
overrated. Yeah.
That's hilarious.
So yeah, it was good time. But
yeah, it sounds awesome. I'm glad you didn't call me.
no, we got through. I actually looked at the surf. I was like, I could just surf, go home and eat like pancakes and fall asleep for 15 hours.
Just cash out for the rest of the day.
Surf sucks. I went home, cleaned the garage. I don't know what happened.
That's funny.
So there we are.
But yeah, you feel like you get a lot more accomplished when you get home and there's still light out. Like you can do so many.
Oh yeah.
It's like it's a new lease on life. Yeah. I love it.
I cut the yard today.
There you go.
Yeah. I got an oak tree in my yard, and all the leaves, damn northeast wind, they blow right into my yard. It's not my tree. They blow into my yard. I'm not picking them up, so I got a blower. So I cut the yard. I mulch them, and then I like poof them in the air. And That's what I did.
Your neighbors like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The ones on the east side don't mind it. Yeah, but whatever.
That's funny.
That's life in the big city.
Well, today I came home and I've got concrete in my driveway that had like no dirt under it. So my neighbor's doing a big project. He's got fill. So I come home from work.
Oh, out there in the bridge
Yeah,
area. Yeah,
I got
okay.
my wheelbarrow, rolled over there, loaded it up, went over there, and I'm next thing you know, I'm digging out the culvert. I'm like, okay, this is enough for now.
Because you had the daylight.
Yeah, but then that was just like the first thing I did. And I got 3 other things done, played some cornhole, and here we are.
Yeah, that's great, man.
So it's just a whole new. I love it. It's good stuff. New lease on life.
Yep. Once we get past this dark at 7 a.m. shit, you know, once that starts to back out, that's going to be good, and then you're golden.
Yeah.
Only thing is, then it gets flat, you know,
And hot.
yeah, mosquitoes and everything else.
But I still would rather keep the long days with the sunlight is the best for sure.
Yep. Now there's new legislation again for this year for them to keep that in place all year long, and I think it may gain traction. It may work this year.
Well, I think Florida voted it in, but it just didn't go.
Yeah, it didn't go
it's just
federal.
it,
Yeah, so we'll see. Maybe it might make the whole way this time.
But
That'd
yeah,
be
a
good.
lot of people don't like it, which I don't understand. But a lot of people
Yeah, because
don't like it.
they're over 65, and they can't
They
get
like
their
to go to
teeth
bed.
out when the sun's up, and
Is that what it is?
it's a whole thing. I've read about it.
Someone told me a story once.
Yeah.